Gato and Today I'm gonna be doing what if Naruto was at his breaking point. Uh part three, yeah, part three. I almost forgot my own parts. That's a lucky stuff. So yeah. Yep, so maybe this video is gonna be shorter than normal. More not. So maybe I'm gonna make it at least around 30 to 20 minutes because school doesn't help a lot. So if it's longer, then that means I'm lucky. So basically, I made the thumbnail better. It shows you. I made it better because it shows you two specific points of Naruto's forms, and I just made it more space. So I like this one a lot more than the other one. So yeah, we're going to be starting after the. Oh, sorry, I put on the wrong breaking point. Shit. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, if you guys heard my last video, I heard that I will be doing another what if Naruto was at his breaking point, because I'm going to be doing now what if Deku was at his breaking point. If you guys wanna Bell and Issei breaking point, because it's really funny to be doing the breaking points what if, because the reason why I'm saying it's pretty easy to make them is because it's simpler. You can make based on chapters of the anger they receive or the sadness they receive. For me, I basically give them the sadness and anger. The Deku one is going to be combination of cheated, abandon, maybe even how do you call it in another short version? Betrayal of trust. I don't really know what the heck to name it. I don't even know if I should name it betrayal of trust or trust of betrayal. Don't really know. So basically, I'm saying that Naruto is going to be in the Deku one. There's gonna be some problems. I'm gonna be changing a few stuff like Deku is going to have Deku. There's gonna be some changes. Todoroki's a female. If you know where I'm going with the female Todoroki thing, you're a smart one. So yeah, comment down below if you guys want two ships in that one. If you guys want one, don't really matter to me. I'll make it one. So yeah. We're gonna continue to the start, the Demon Brother attack, where Naruto was walking to the Wave Village with Itachi, Kushina, and Mema, Mito, and Kiyomi. Itachi and Naruto saw puddles on the ground. Naruto saw and felt it was a genjutsu, but it was a weak one because in front of Naruto, he is strong enough right now, but not strong. Let's say I said that he was strong enough to. Yeah, he's strong enough to be Minato. But he doesn't want to be in a war with the Leaf right now. So he's just keeping his power hidden. Not before the brothers could do anything, Naruto appeared in front of Itachi, just engulfing his hand and ki and killing one of the brothers, but leaving another one alive. As Naruto looked at Itachi and said, "Are you okay?" As Itachi said, as Itachi was shocked to see that a punch can kill someone. As Itachi nodded at Naruto. Everyone in the group was shocked to see this, as Itachi did not see Naruto come in front of him. Then Naruto went back in front of Tazuna and kept guarding him. Tazuna, as well as everyone else, kept looking at Naruto, but Naruto went to his mindscape to talk with Kiyomi. As Naruto said, "Oh, Kiyomi, why do you keep looking at me like that? If you know my powers," as Kiyomi said, "Because it's funny," as Kiyomi laughed and said, "Okay." As Naruto said, "Okay, bye, babe," as Kiyomi was blushing hard from hearing that and was jumping in happiness. Then Sasuke, which is female Sasuke, came in and looked at Kiyomi with a jealous look on her face. As Naruto came back and saw Sasuke with a jealous look and just kissed her on I don't know what I'm doing to myself. And kissed her on the lips and left back to the real world. As he left there, a happy Kiyomi and a happy Sasuke. Then we go to the attack. Then we see Naruto and the other groups follow Tazuna to the Wave Village. As Naruto sends a blade coming towards them. Then Naruto and his team were kept walking, but then Naruto said, "Everyone, duck!" As they all ducked, but Naruto let his hand out and grabbed the sword and just put it on his shoulder. Then everyone saw the sword on Naruto's hand with Zabuza showing his face as Naruto said, "Zabuza Momochi, Demon of the Mist." Nice sword, as Zabuza said, "Okay kid, okay brat, give me my sword back." So we see Naruto saying, "I have two choices. I could give it back to you or just break it. Choose." As Zabuza was getting mad and said, "Don't get cocky, brat." Then Naruto was like, "I'm not getting cocky. This is my normal attitude." Naruto then grabbed the sword and slammed it on his leg, breaking it apart. As he then threw the two pieces at a flying speed that Zabuza couldn't even dodge. As Zabuza dodged it a millisecond, seeing his sword on a tree, as he said, "You brat, why would you do that? It was my precious sword." As Zabuza did hand signs to put his sword back together and looked at Naruto and said, "Brat, I am going to kill you." As he then appeared in front of Naruto, Itachi wanted to do something, but then Naruto did hand signs and said, "Fire style, majestic flame destroyer." As he threw it towards Zabuza. Zabuza couldn't dodge it. His water clones that he made before attacking Naruto were destroyed before they could even reach his team. As Naruto then appeared in front of Zabuza using another version of Kai and instant transmission, which means basically if you combine them both together, it's basically much faster than the speed of light. You will disappear in a blink of an eye and appear in front of someone. So that's the technique that Naruto created. As Naruto was laughing as he looked at Zabuza and said, "So this is the strength of an S-rank ninja. Not even strong enough." As he then let one leg out and kicked them to the other side as Zabuza was sent flying to a wall. Then we see Haku just watching as Naruto noticed as Haku was watching as he said, "No, I'm gonna leave her alone." Then we see Haku waiting for the right moment to grab Zabuza. As Zabuza came out of the wall and said, as he did hand signs, water style, water clone. As the water clones went straight to attack Naruto as the mist was getting foggy. But then Naruto closed his eyes and just release an amount of blood, enough bloodlust to make Mema and Mito pee their pants. Mema and Mito pee their pants for real. I'm not kidding, they did. Then we see Naruto opening his eyes again as his hair was golden. His eyes were green and he had a golden aura around him as he was in his Super Saiyan God, on his Super Saiyan form, as he said, well, I never knew I had to actually use Super Saiyan for some reason. Let's see if this works. As he then pushed his fist back and then swinged it in the air as the mist was suddenly no longer there. Just imagine the same thing Jiren did to Goku on the Tournament of Power, which basically means that the power that Goku was releasing was sent back to the ground with Goku. So basically Naruto did this to Zabuza. As Zabuza was like, "What the hell? What is this power?" As Naruto said, your worst nightmare. As he then summoned out a scythe, as he made a scythe out of the golden key and said, "Now let's fight. Now let's fight, Zabuza." As Zabuza was fighting with Naruto, all they could see was a fight between a fight between weapons. As everyone could see, he was slashing left and right. Itachi was shocked. How can this kid know how to use a weapon? As Naruto then took out his fist and punched Zabuza on the gut, making him go unconscious for a few minutes. As Zabuza then landed on Naruto's shoulder. Then Naruto used that technique to paralyze his legs, as he then appeared in front of Zabuza, and then he then appeared behind Haku and said, "Well, Haku." No, not Haku. Well, you're not a missing nin, or you are a missing nin. You're not working for the miss anymore. So, yeah, you're coming with me. As he knocked her out and appeared in front of everyone. As everyone was shocked. How can you see me there? As Naruto said. I mastered my abilities much longer than any ordinary human should have. Basically, I have trained my abilities with a lot of shadow clones, and when I mean shadow clones, I mean that I have been training 24 hours straight on a part of me without sleeping, and when I mean not sleeping, I mean that I am strong enough to destroy Let me tell you the truth, I am strong enough to destroy the planet right now. But if I use more power than I'm in right now, I could easily destroy the world. But I'm good. Then she believed him because no one in this world could have a form like that. Then Zabuza. Then Zabuza suddenly woke up and couldn't move. As Haku was in front of Zabuza saying, "Oh shit, I'm gonna have to say this, to boys and girls. I'm not planning on making Haku a boy in this one. If Haku was a boy, I literally regret it. Trust me, I really don't like when Haku was a girl. Haku was a boy because literally you get confused. So yeah, Haku's a girl. Don't worry, people. If anyone in the comments is typing, we're gonna have some problems if Haku wasn't a boy, wasn't a girl. Don't worry, you don't have to type it in the comments. I already made her a girl. She instead of he is a she now. She told Zabuza everything that Naruto said to her. Zabuza listened to her, and said, "I always said, well, what do you think Zabuza would say? Let's see." Zabuza said, well, I'm not planning on dying. I'm not planning on dying today, so because he saw the power that Naruto was releasing, and he said, "Well, I'm not planning on dying today, so basically, so what do we do now to die in front of this kid?" Then Naruto appeared in front of him and said, "Well, to tell you the truth, you have two choices. You can die by me. You can die or stay with me, or stay with us and cut on the head and leave. What's your choice?" Then Zabuza said, "I'll come with you. Don't worry. Listen to me. If I were to ever see someone with the powers of Goku releasing that amount of bloodlust, trust me, I would be scared. I would tell you that I will run away from there. I don't care who you are, even if you have the ultimate weapon. Get your dumbass out of there. Trust me." As Naruto said to Zabuza, "Zabuza Momochi, welcome to the Hidden Leaf." Zabuza smiled at Naruto and said, Well, Naruto, well, you kid, what's your name? Zabuza said, as Zabuza said to Naruto, as Naruto said, well, my name is Naruto. Naruto Suzuki. Then we see Mito saying, no, it's not. Your name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. So then Naruto looked at her with a coming look and said, my name isn't Uzumaki anymore. Remember, I was adopted by Kurama, so I'm no longer part of your family. Or am I longer have your DNA? You can do blood tests on me, and I don't have any more, how do you call it? And I don't have any more Damikase blood or Usamaki blood. I only have the abilities of them now. Sabusa could see the pain that this kid went through looking at his eyes, so he couldn't understand what pain a kid as young as him shouldn't be going through. Then we continue. To how do you call it in a few minutes? So let me think. I did read this out, but it's really hard because I'm thinking of what to say to you. So let's say this. As Naruto said, well, Haku and Zabuza, you'll be staying with us for 2 weeks. And if you mind explaining to me, can you explain to me a few things about this man Gato that you were guys for working for us? Zabuza explained the few hours that they were outside with the whole team, explaining to them who is Gato, what is he doing in this village, what is he doing to the people here. As Naruto was getting pissed. You can see his hair going from black to red, from his tail going red to his hair going golden and everything. So we continue. As Naruto said, well, Tazuna, should you take us to your family now? As Tazuna said, okay, I will. Then we skip to the house of to where we get to the family of Tazuna. As Tazuna said, then Tazuna looked Naruto and said, please don't feel. I'm gonna pause real quick. Sorry about the noise. I'm doing videos on somewhere else, so there might be a lot of noise sometimes. Then we see Tazuna's daughter coming to the door saying, looking at her father and greeting him and greeting all the ninjas to come in. Literally everything went to canon. Just that the part where the grandson of Tazuna said about that ninjas don't know the horrible life he went through of losing someone precious to himself. As Naruto started to explain his life and how a ninja like him has suffered through so much stuff that he has. He has suffered through hatred, scars, bloody pulps that they have put him through. And look at him, he's still in this village, not wanting to destroy it. Then Zabuza and Haku were sad. The kid finally understood that he didn't live the true pain that this kid had lived. As then Naruto took off one part of his shirt and showed the scars that he has gotten over the years. And there was only one on his left arm. Then the kid saw it. So then Naruto put his shirt back on and said, I will be leaving now, so see you later. Then everyone went outside to train, because they needed to train for a little while more if Gato ever comes. Then we see Naruto training on his on his flying, as Naruto was flying over the air, trying to figure out how to boost his flying. But instead of then Naruto decided to do something that Goku did in his mindscape, as he then used a lot of ki around his body and started to speed up. As everyone could feel a huge amount of pressure. As everyone could feel, no, not everyone could feel the amount of pressure that was hitting Zabuza, how do you call who? Haku, Kushina, Itachi, Memamito, Kiyomi, and Itachi and Kushina were outside, so they can feel the most. So Zabuza and Haku were outside as well. As they then decided to go to the power source that was making this much pressure. As we have Naruto, as we see a young Naruto. Then let's see this. We have a young Naruto. I'm kidding. Yeah, this is basically what we have. They see a Naruto with a golden aura, a red aura, and then going to a blue one. As he was yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling. As he kept doing that. But nothing changed, as the power of a massive amount of wind was leaving him and leaving him and leaving him. But then everyone could see that something changed within Naruto. And to explain a few things, Ashura didn't leave Naruto. Basically, I was talking to someone in the comments, explaining to them that if Ashura wouldn't be the reincarnation of Naruto with Goku, Naruto would have destroyed the universe. The prophecy would have never happened. Even though Super Saiyan is strong enough to destroy a planet, Chakra can easily rebuild it, but Naruto can easily come back and destroy it each time it rebuilds. And he can easily go kill the Sage of Six Paths if he wanted it to. But because of how do you call it? Because of Ashura, the son of the Sage of Six Paths, Naruto doesn't want to kill anyone because he doesn't have a reason to kill anyone. He just feels like he needs to protect this world because of Ashura being with him. He has the Goku attitude, and he acts normal because he has his regular attitude. So he won't be destroying any planets for now. So that's what I'm saying. If anyone was asking what happened to Ashura, the reincarnation still happens. But tell me, Indra will be shitting his pants. Trust me, he is. Even though I didn't give this man wit style, he's strong enough without wit style. I only gave him a few chakra natures and a few techniques. He still has the flying Raijin, but what's the point with the Kai Kai and the instant transmission combined? Who's gonna need that flying Raijin, my dude? Who's gonna need it? Then we continue to how do you say it? To what point? Then we go to a certain point where Naruto still overslept from releasing all the power to reach Super Saiyan Blue. As he wasn't releasing the power, he was halfway to releasing Super Saiyan Blue. As he has unlocked. Someone on the comments wanted him to unlock the mythical Super Saiyan, the one that Gohan has, mythic form, or the ultimate form. I'll tell you the truth, he has it, just that he doesn't use it because it's a form that keeps his power from being seen. But when he powers up, he doesn't need it. As Naruto was. getting getting an interesting vibe from this ability. Trust me, an interesting one. Then Naruto uses Mythic and sees that he's still in a regular form. All that has happened, his hair has spiking up a bit. Simple as that. As he was happy with this and said, okay, power helps. He suddenly went unconscious as he fell asleep. We skip to the next day. Everything went to canon as they still left it. Then we go to where Naruto goes back to the Tazuna's daughter's house and sees that Tazuna's daughter was about to get attacked or harassed. Naruto got pissed of seeing people harass other people as he then did the same thing Goku did to Kethla. He put out two fingers and let out a beam that hit the guy, killing him as Naruto did to the other one. As he then untied Tasuna's daughter and said, "Go help your son, okay? Don't come back until I help you sooner or later." You know what? Forget about it. I didn't say that. As Naruto said, go to your son and tell the villagers to come help us, okay? I think Gato's coming. Then we have Tazuna. Then we see Tazuna hiding behind Memma and Mito as Itachi and Kushina were fighting against an army of Tazuna because since Zabuza and Haku were protecting Tazuna as well. Then we feel someone's aura coming straight towards them as Naruto then activated activated his ultimate form or the mythic form as he then was in the ground with an aura on as he then activated two beams on his hand and said, "Well, Jones, you're weaker than I thought you will be." As he then shot the two beams like guns, he killed them all. He killed the three beams that were. He killed the three people that were in front of Itachi and Kushina with only two. How do you say it in another version? You've seen those freezer laser beams, yeah, like that, but not two fingers. As he killed those three Jonings that were literally at least S rank. As Itachi was shocked, as Naruto then said, "I thought this was gonna be a fun day, but..." As he then felt something was weird, he looked behind him and saw that Kiyomi was in the hand of one of the basically Kiyomi was in the hands of Gato as he got so pissed. He was like, "Let her go or you'll die, Gato." As his eyes were going from red to blue, from red to blue, from red to blue. He kept saying, "Let her go or you'll die." As his voice kept changing and changing. As he said, "Let her go or you'll die." As Itachi and Kushina were like, something bad is about to happen. Then Itachi grabbed Kushina and went back to protect Tazuna. As Itachi then activated Susanoo. Let's say Itachi got the eyes of old Uchiha who was about to die. His eyes was powerful enough to help Itachi. As Itachi said, "Okay, everyone, stay behind the Susanoo," as Naruto said, "Let her go or you'll..." As he then released a massive amount of power, yelling and yelling as even this water that they were standing on started to flow. As then Naruto hair changed blue. He didn't have his eye pupils. He was just, imagine the false Super Saiyan way. He was looking at, how do you say it in a short version? He was looking at Gato and said, "Gato, you're going to die for touching her." As he then yelled out and so imagine the Ultra Instinct, the punch that Goku did to Jiren, he did it to Gato, sending him flying, sending him literally breaking through two walls, sending him literally breaking from two walls, as he was breaking, as Gato was in the floor. No, he wasn't in the floor. He was in the ocean, swimming far, far away, far, far away. No one could see him anymore. As Naruto, before sending him flying, he grabbed the keys of Gato and told Kushina to hold on to it. Then we have Tazuna. Then Tazuna said, "So who gave you these keys?" As Kushina said, "Him." As we see Naruto in blue hair. Basically every time that Goku transforms, somehow his shirts get broken. I don't understand the logic of Dragon Ball because it's really easy for me. It's really easy for me to understand it, but listen to me. It's really hard to understand. How can Goku's shirt always get ripped apart? Trust me. I really don't understand it that well. As we have Naruto's shirt off. The same way as this. The same way as that, but no trans in just blue hair. As Naruto looked at Tasuna, didn't look at Tasuna. He looked at Gato's army, where he had his, how do you say it in a different way, where Naruto gained back his eyes as he was like, finally, I got a mastery over this power, just enough for me to have 15 minutes on this. As he then made key clones, which some went to Super Saiyan God, other went to Super Saiyan 4, as Naruto said. Time to go kill everyone. Don't leave anyone alive. As the clones nodded, and all people could see was a massacre. No one was left alive, not even the people that were holding Kiyomi. As one of the clones of Kiyomi was, no, not clones of Kiyomi, one of the clones of Naruto was holding Kiyomi Ryo Styles because she was unconscious. As the clone deactivated all his powers and went towards Naruto. As Naruto was holding the most strongest attack, the most strongest one of the group. As he said, touch any one of my friends or family and you'll die. Then Naruto said, say hi to God for me. No, not God. I'm sorry. You know what? As he says, say hi to death. As he had a fist to the man's face, breaking through his skull, as Naruto wiped the blood out of his hand and told the clone thank you, as the clone nodded and disappeared. Then we see Naruto using instant transmission and getting a copy and getting another shirt as he put it back on and said, well, now let's put her to sleep. I don't want her to be getting hurt anymore. As Naruto then put his shirt on and went to the house. As we continue to where they're heading back. So this was when when we skipped 2 weeks. The bridge was done and they named it the Great Naruto Bridge. The Great Naruto Bridge. As Naruto was smiling, I said thank you to Tazuna, and he said enjoy the money to save your village. Tazuna smiled at Naruto and said thank you. Naruto said, so you want me to get us there fast, or you want everyone to be wasting their time? As Naruto says, Itachi said, can we get there fast? Then Naruto said, okay, everyone hold on to each shoulders. As Kushina and Mito held on to each other's shoulder, Kiyomi and Itachi held on to each other's shoulder, and then the main two hands that were meant to hold Naruto held him, and they both teleported in front of Minato. As Minato said, "What? How are you guys here?" As they all looked at Naruto, as Naruto was like, "Don't look at me. I was only sleeping." As everyone was like, "How can, how can you teleport that fast?" As Naruto said, "I am faster than the yellow flash himself." So yeah, bye Kiyomi. Say hi to Sasuke for me and tell them that I'll be seeing you guys later. Tell her that I'll be seeing her out. That I'll be seeing her and you later. See. Sorry about that. Really bad. Sorry. As Kiyomi was blushing and she said, "Okay." As Naruto left to go see Kurama. After 2 weeks that Kurama was in his mission, he came back. So this is going to be the last part of What If Naruto Uzumaki was... I'm kidding. That's dumb. This is going to be not the last part. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. This is going to be the third part of What If Naruto was at his breaking point. Part 3. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be making part 4 tomorrow with my new what if not, what if Deku was at his breaking point. And yes, remember, he's the reincarnation of two Goku characters. He's the reincarnation of the Grand Priest and Senno, but not the actual reincarnation. He just has the powers. So don't worry, he only has a copy of their powers. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is Phantom Duos here, and goodbye.